Hello, my name is Alana Kelly. I immigrated from Ireland with my older brother Brandon in 1853. I was just 13 years old. My story is a sad one, seeing as I suffered from severe hunger and sadness in the many years I lived in my homeland, Ireland. I hope to be able to start a new life in America, but by moving forward, I will always look to the past for remembrance. I have brought a few items from my old home with me to America, and with them, I will tell of my history. I was born on May 15, 1840, to two wonderful people, my mama, Fiona, and my papa, Patrick Kelly. I also have a brother, Brandon, who is 4 years older than I am. Growing up, we were a very poor family, which wasn't uncommon due to the fact that we were Irish Catholics. My family was heavily devoted to God, but under the rule of the British, those who were faithful to him were not permitted to even own land. Even though I faced harsh persecution because of my religion, I am still proud to be a Catholic. For this reason, I brought my Bible with me. By reading its familiar passages, I'm in such an unfamiliar world, I'm reminded of who I am and what I stand for. In addition, I brought along my cross necklace, which I have worn since birth. It is permanently fixed around my neck, serving as a reminder that faith never dies. Its interlocked chains also represent my family and how no matter how hard tough times are, we always stick together. Because of my family's abuse due to religion, we were forced to rent a small property consisting of a measly 4 acres of land. With so little land, our family farm only grew potatoes, considering this crop produces 3 times as much food as potatoes were all we ate, so when the potato famine began in 1845, we were in deep trouble. Due to a fungus carried from Mexico, basically all Irish potatoes were infected by the potato blight. All of our potatoes turned slimy and began to decay. Most tragic of all, they became inedible. My family was starving, our only food source demolished. In this picture I brought, you can see my mother, Brandon, and I, hunched in our ramshackle cabin, plagued by hunger. In this photograph, my father is absent because he died the day before from cholera. Many perished because of the famine, starvation lending the weak to be prone to cholera, scurvy, typhus, and other deadly diseases. I am told that over 750,000 people died from the famine. I keep the picture to remind myself that no matter what happens, the Kellys will remain a family through life and death. I also brought along this potato that my mother gave me. She shoved it in my hand the moment before I boarded the ship to America with Brandon. Unable to immigrate with us because she was so weak from hunger, my mother presented me with the potato as a token of her love. The brown spots on it are the places where the potato began to rot, and they remind me that the terrible famine occurred and it killed so many people. The potato also signifies my childhood. This vegetable meant everything to me. In addition, the potato represents my mother's love. She could have eaten this potato, seeing as it was one of the only ones that wasn't totally affected by the blight. However, she chose to present it to me so I could treasure it forever and remember. The journey overseas, conditions were horrid. Brandon and I were jammed onto the lower level of the boat, steerage. We never saw sunlight. We didn't see anything. It was so dark. The smell of bodily fluid and death lingered in the air the whole entire journey, and we were supplied minimal food and water. In this journal, I've recorded my journey on the trip. Here, I'll read you an entry. Dear Journal, oh, only heaven knows how long we've been on this horrid ship. This voyage is like a nightmare, except it seems it just won't end. I'm even hungrier than I was back in Ireland. How ironic is that, considering starvation is why Brandon and I left in the first place. I'm praying that I don't perish here on this coffin ship. They say 30% of passengers die every single journey. Dear Lord, please save me from this awful sickness and death. Alana. Thankfully, Brandon and I both survived the awful journey. When we arrived, America was nothing as we expected. We came with only this pouch, filled with coins as means of survival. Though the sack is now half empty, to me, it's half full. Brandon and I live in the poorest, most unsanitary housings in Boston available, but we both have jobs. I work 16 hours a day for a wealthy family, and Brandon picks up trash on the street. Mother is dead, but we are alive. We are earning money. We are not starving. We have a home. This pouch is half full, and like a potato, the only way to survive is